Here's Viacom, right? Supposedly, I mean, it's one of the biggest media companies in the world. But look what you got here. They own CBS, UPN, MTV. Y'all remember when Janet did her thing, huh?
Yes, I was so mad.
She served Justin up on the stage, right? And Justin, I don't know why everybody was tripping about the breast. That wasn't even real. Little plastic breasts, you know, and everybody all upset about that, okay? But the point is this. Everybody was tripping on Janet and them. Nobody really said much about the fact that CBS, right? That's the station that it was on. Although they got a little fine from it, you know, go back to the next one. But look, Viacom owns all of these these television stations. CBS, UPN, MTV, VH1, look, BET, Black Entertainment. All right. Okay, you got so you got to look at how all encompassing these media conglomerates are. Blockbuster Video. Go to the next slide. Okay, I want y'all to see this. This is heavy right here. And then, how much time do I have left? Because I'm trying to. Okay, now, look at this one right here, y'all. This is Bertelsmann. Remember I told you it's a German-owned company, right? German-owned company. It's privately owned German media conglomerate. It has 600 companies in 53 countries. Right? These are global. They ain't interested in no national nothing. These people are globalists, right? And they got this thing that they are promoting all over the world. Now, Bertelsmann, you go to the next slide, check them out. Bertelsmann, we're going to deal with the music. They own Arista, BMG Music Group, BMG Music Service, RCA Records, Bad Boy Records. Who is Bad Boy, y'all? LaFace Records. Who is LaFace, y'all? They facing them in Atlanta. Time Bomb Records, Wyndham Hill Group. Now, this is problematic, okay? Why is it problematic? Because I'm saying, which I'm saying for the first time now, yeah, the rap music industry is set up for economic exploitation. I think I already made my point on that. But the next part of it that I'm saying is that this industry is set up for cultural exploitation and the dehumanization of people of color all around the world. Why is this important? It's important because the people who control the world's resources because they say that they are supreme to other people all around. This is their foundation for doing what they do and get away with it. To be able to exploit people because they say that they are supreme to all other people. Well, in order to run that game on people, you got to show other people as being inferior to you. You got to do that. You can't just walk around and say, I'm cold, I'm supreme, or whatever. That don't work. That ain't good enough. Then you got to have a second part of that. And the second part is to make other people look inferior. That's what the rap music industry is about. To make a group of people look inferior so that when you exploit them, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. So when they lock one of these little brothers up, well, we got more young men in penitentiaries than we do in college, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Because what? Look at these niggas anyway. They don't deserve to go to no college, they savages. If a police shoot you down in the street today and say you was a gangbanger, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Because look at him, he look like a gangbanger anyway. Now, I'm not saying you know where I'm coming from for real, right? Because I love gangbangers, but not from a negative sense, right? Okay, so but what I'm saying is that that's what they're going to say, because when you look at the dress is going to dictate how people perceive you in society. He said, man, you keep talking about me like ain't nobody else up in here but me. Right? So now, I'm saying that's what the second part of the rap music industry has become. No, it didn't start off that way. Like the brother said earlier, he said, well, you know, some people going to say negative things about the rap music industry. Yeah, I'm going to say it because that's what it is. I ain't going to play with y'all on this because this ain't for our good. No shape, form, or fashion. He talking about is to make some money. Make money for who, damn it? And at whose expense? Okay? Yeah, I can make money too. I got a job. I can go out there and buy me 2 stacks, 2 bricks. I could make some money like that. And then get up on the stage and be like, yeah, I'm making money. But how are you making your money, dude? At whose expense? That's what y'all got to pay attention to. You know, they said, don't be too hard on Russell. I ain't just talking about him. Right? There's a whole bunch of other ones that's involved in it too. But look, it was a whole bunch of others involved in it when we got put on that slave ship that looked just like us. All right? Now, look at this, man. This don't make no sense. Go to the next slide. Look at this. BMG. The owner is Reinhard Mohn. He's an honorary member of the Club of Rome. His father was in the Nazi Party. All right? Now, he controlling our music. What do we think we're going to get from this? Puffy. Mace just came back. What do you think they brought him back for? Shine coming back out of the penitentiary. Right? Jay-Z got flipped to another plantation like they do any other slave. One plantation use them, send them someplace else. Outkast is the most dangerous entity in the rap music industry today. Most dangerous. And I'm going to show y'all some stuff to show you what I'm talking about. In case you think they're playing with these people. Talking about, well, anyway. So these artists are all up under BMG, the Bertelsmann Music Group. All right? Anybody can do this research and find out. Now go back to the next slide. Let's look at this. Go to the next slide. I'm sorry. They win Grammy. They win Album of the Year, 2004 Album of the Year. Get a Grammy. That's the biggest award that you can get. No rap group has ever accomplished that in the history of music, since rap music comes into existence. What does that mean? This year at the American Music Awards, I think they got the award for being International Group of the Year. How do they get to be this? Coming from a little dirty South rap group. See, the reason for that, now remember, who is their boss? Reinhard Mohn, whose daddy was a member of the Nazi Party. They picked these dudes up, Andre and Big Boy, right out of high school. They 17 years old. They signed them to a record deal. Yeah, get them young when you can control them. Now watch this. Let me show y'all something. Let's go to this video, and I want y'all to just look at something real quick. Did I get it? Yeah. Watch this, y'all. Notice this. Does this have a pause on it? Watch this.
Fellow countrymen, it is the year 2999, the eve of the year 3000.
Okay, listen to this. Did y'all see this? Y'all saw the performance? Nobody saw the Grammy Awards last year?
Music has lost.
Look at what you see going on.
There's no singer, no dancer, no
Stop.
smile.
What y'all hear in the background? Somebody say African music. Yeah, you can kind of say Native American music. Hey, ya, 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 hey, ya, ya, ya. This is the song they get ready to perform, Hey, Ya. In the background music, they got some Native American ritual music going on. All right, go keep playing. Now watch this. Listen to it.
From across the universe, a rebel band of outcasts has arrived, bringing with them the hopes and dreams of a new generation. A generation imbued with the spirit of song and the true rhythm of life. One can only hope that their arrival will signal the dawn.
Now look what they come out of, y'all. Stop. Man, I wish I could pause this. Now, they're coming out of TP. All right? Now, you're talking about some cultural desecration. They're using Native American music, ritual music. Now, I'm going to explain to you what the ritual music means in a few minutes, because it has a meaning. All right? They're using this. But I want you to notice, look right next to the TP, and tell me what you see. Right next to the TP on this side. Go ahead. What do you see? Rewind it a little bit. Rewind it just a little bit. I want y'all to notice, right over here, I want you to notice something that you're going to see something.
Okay, we can't see it.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm in the way. Rewind a little more. It's right here. It's right here. Oh, you okay? But just let it play. This is right here. Now keep watching the program, and you're gonna see something real strange. And when you see it, somebody holler it out. The natives are definitely restless, he said. No, he said the natives are definitely restless. Look what y'all see. Did y'all see something? It's a coffin. It's a casket. What's on top of the casket? Keep watching the program. What's on top of it? Just let it run. Now y'all saw it. It's a big green casket. Y'all see it up there? What's on top of it? The DJ's turntable. One of the four original elements of hip hop. Look at it. Y'all see the casket?
I think that's the same as saying that the DJs nowadays are bad and they carry all the technology.
Okay. Now, y'all see the casket right there? Now, look. I'm gonna talk through this because we're running out of time. And I'm gonna point certain things out. You got the DJ's turntables on top of the casket. What does the DJ do, y'all? Controls the music, right? If your music is sitting on top of the casket, now this is an interpretation. This don't mean that it's right. You can interpret this a different way. But what does that symbolize?
But the DJs is that.
You can interpret it that way. The DJs are down. What else can it mean?
Because he's passing out his personal death.
This music represents death. It symbolizes the music represents death. What kind of death, though? It's a cultural and a spiritual death. Now, notice, he's also got the Indian chief's headdress on. Now, look at the soldiers come out. Who are these people?
The British.
These are the British who came and did what to this land? Took the land from the Native Americans. But I'm gonna show y'all something else. He said, I don't want to meet your mama, I don't want to meet your daddy. I just what? I just want to make you come. You know, this is desecration. Just want you in my cat. I don't want none of all of that. I ain't into making love. What did you say? I ain't into I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. Okay, stop it right there. Okay, now, I got to get back to this next part. The Native Americans boycotted this. Now let's go back to the presentation. Let's go up. And you get it.
Source.
Is this us? Okay, now watch this, y'all. Go to the next slide. Look at this. Oh man, I hope I didn't leave this one off. Let me. I got to do some manipulation here real quick. I think in my presentation. This may be one that I got it. I just need to go to get it from another. Oh, here it is, right here. I got it out of place. Watch this right here. See, Outkast has this real bizarre history. Remember, they started off as a dirty South rap group, just from the gut. And you had to ask yourself the question, how did they come from just being dirty South? Remember that, me and you, your mama and your cousin too. That was the cut, though, wasn't it? All right, but listen, that was the ghetto, straight up, gangsta, dirty South rap group. That's where they started off, right? Now, all of a sudden, they major crossover. How did they get there? Now, my interpretation is this. Remember who's their owner, Bertelsmann. Remember when Outkast, Andre 3000, and Big Boy got into it along with Pac with a sister named C. Dolores Tucker. She was protesting all of the degradation and dehumanization of women in the rap music industry. She was protesting, and they were having this battle with her. Remember, he used to wear that turban. He would wear his grandma. Right, and the elderly sisters wear. He was mocking her. All right. Now she was the leader of the movement. Go back a little bit. Yeah, thanks. He was mocking her. Then they made the song called Rosa Parks. That has now gone all the way to the Supreme Court, where Rosa Parks sued them for using her name without her permission in one of their songs called Rosa Parks. Hey, hush that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Now, they said, we didn't say nothing negative about her in the song. And most of the young people, when they listened to it, they said, well, they didn't really say nothing bad about Rosa Parks, but you got to understand, Rosa Parks is the queen mother of the civil rights movement. This lady put her life on the line by sitting on the front of the bus. Do you know what they did to our people who would do something like that? She put her risk her life. So then they say this. They say, hush that fuss. What does hush that fuss mean? Shut up. Everybody move to the back of the bus. That's what Outkast says. Everybody move to the back of the bus. How is that not disrespectful to Rosa Parks? And guess who won the Supreme Court case? Outkast won. All right, so they won. Then, y'all know, Andre 3000, Erykah Badu had a relationship. They had a baby. The baby's name is Seven, right? Who is Erykah Badu in the industry? Erykah Badu in the industry she's trying to emulate the positive cultural system in rap music. Well, Andre and them have conflict, right? Baby mama drama. As a matter of fact, they win a Grammy Award for Rap Song of the Year 2 years ago for Sorry Miss Jackson. Sorry Miss Jackson, woo, that ain't even no rap song. How did they win Rap Song of the Year? But what is the song about? It's about baby mama drama, where he says at the end, F you and your mom. Talking to Erykah Badu. Okay, and Big Boy's baby mama. Okay? Then I just did a radio program in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago, and they told me that Big Boy is doing some stuff down there with wearing Confederate soldier clothes on, saying that black people should have fought on the side of the Confederates. Those are the people who wanted to keep us enslaved. Big Boy. And they going crazy down there over there. Now, these are the people that they put before y'all, but look at the desecration as it continues. All right, so here you go, disrespecting Erykah Badu and Sorry Miss Jackson. All right, now they got Hey Ya, which we just got through listening to. What is Ya? Well, if you look at the history, anybody knows anything about basic history of West African culture, the term Ya, and Erykah Badu talked about it in one of her songs. Ya means Queen Mother. That's what it means, Queen Mother. We had a sister named Ya Asante-Wa, who fought the British soldiers. British, y'all saw it in the video. That's what them soldiers represented. She fought, this African soldier fought to push the British soldiers out of Ghana who were trying to colonize Ghana. Ya Asante-Wa did that. Now they got a song talking about Hey Ya. But if you don't know your history, you don't know your culture, you don't know that your own people are desecrating your culture. And then, guess what else? The term Ya in Native American culture languages, Ya means Queen Mother of the Earth. So when you hear the Native Americans going, hey ya, 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 hey ya, ya, they're paying homage and respect to the earth. And then here we get this right here from Andre 3000. Now some people say, man, that's kind of, you think he knows what he's doing? Yeah. No, see this, he ain't controlling nothing. He's got handlers. All of this is being controlled by the people in the industry who use the industry to desecrate other people's cultures, to put your culture down so that you don't like your culture. So if you say to a young Native American now that's living on a reservation, they don't want to be Native Americans. They say, I ain't Indian, I'm American. Well, that ain't no different than us. Black people say, I ain't African. Don't nobody want to be African who we are because it has been desecrated. So if you ain't African, then what are you? Like Malcolm said, look, if a kitten is born in the oven, do you call the kittens biscuits? When they put our ancestors, brought them from Africa on the boat and brought us to America, at what point in that voyage did we stop being African? But you don't want to be African today because of this kind of stuff right here, the desecration. So you get somebody like Andre 3000 getting up on the stage, dancing around, hollering, hey, ya, so when you hear African words, you start laughing. Oh, you're African, you're an African booty scratcher. You laugh at that, and you desecrating yourself. All right? Let's keep going real quick. How much time do I have left? 10 minutes. Watch this right here, yo. 2 minutes left? Okay. Let's go to the next slide real quick. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. All right. Look, I got to show y'all this. This is deeper than the last one. Vivendi Universal, French-owned company, right? Vivendi got together with Seagram's. Remember Seagram's? Seagram's Gin, right? We thought when Stu was talking about, so I got me some Seagram's Gin. Everybody got their cup, but they ain't chipped in. Right. Now, these types of things, they happen all the time. You got to get yours before I got to get mine. Remember, he promoting Seagram's because back then, Snoop was rapping with Death Row. Death Row was owned by Seagrams, who sold it to Interscope. We're going to deal with that. But look what's happening. The Universal Music Group. The brother just mentioned Kennard and Ned, and Russell Simmons sold Def Jam to who? The Universal Music Group. That's who got Def Jam now. Russell sold this stuff to them. Okay? Now watch what happens. Vivendi Universal is the parent company. Go to the next slide. In 2003, y'all, last year around this time, General Electric came in and gangstered Vivendi Universal because French companies or France would not fight with America in that Iraq war. And they were punished. Many of their corporations were punished. They got raided. Well, General Electric, go to the next slide. Keep going. Keep going. General Electric is the #1 company in the United States of America. It's the #1 Fortune 500 company. Now go back some. I just want y'all to know who General Electric is. Keep going back. Okay, right there. So this shows now that General Electric comes in and buys them out. They call it NBC Universal. All right? Now go to the next slide and see what we get. This is what they own. They have, we're not going to deal with all of these, we're dealing with the music industry. They got MCA Records, Polygram Records, Island Def Jam, who is that? Motown, Decca, Geffen, Universal Records, Interscope Records. They got all of that. Now go to the next. This is the hierarchy, y'all. Vivendi Universal with its NBC Universal. The Universal Music Group is the record company, all right? And Interscope is the label. Now, how many of us have been told that Russell Simmons and all of them had their own record companies? How many of us have been told Master P and them got their own record companies? No Limit Records, Cash Money, Shady Records, Aftermath, all of them. If this is the record company up here and this is the label, what are these things? Them ain't no damn record companies. These are sections of a label that these individuals manage to a certain degree. My time is up?
The Lincoln Park, the bus stop.
Oh man, y'all got to go to Lincoln Park. Look, let me just say this real quick. Go to the next slide. Keep going. Look here, y'all. Stop. Y'all got to walk out the door, but walk out with this. General Electric, who owns Vivendi Universal, who produces all of the gangster rap music, is the biggest investor in the Corrections Corporation of America, the biggest, largest privatized prison in the nation. So how can General Electric be the biggest investor in prisons, private prisons, and also be the biggest producers of gangster rap music? The setup. Okay, Lincoln Park, I'm glad y'all came.